Please comment, subscribe, leave a like, folks. Help me reach YouTube monetization.
Hello, Captain.
What's up, Vasco? Let's fast travel. Get out of here. Let me see. Traits. Oh no. Two traits on this planet. H2O. Can't see. And Industrial Outpost. Somati Black Company. Somati Outpost 2. Centaur, we got a little situation. We gotta go back to the Sol system. Or to the Vigilance. Press E to lock onto the ship, and then you can dock. Which we cannot skip. This is a huge ship.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
Board.
Didn't smudge the paint.
I always accidentally spare space to undock instead of pressing X, which is to go in the ship.
Commander Ikonde wants to see you. Follow me.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent.
We'll be able to see him next time we're on shore.
Desk commander. They got a whole elevator on this damn ship. It's a huge ship. Imagine me building something like this. It would be crazy.
Go back. Anything to report?
What the hell?
We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick.
Got a very smooth
dropped
face.
off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
I would have been fine killing Rake myself. Tyler Rake. Any point in trying to get Rake to give up information? I'm glad he surrendered. I didn't kill anyone, innocent or otherwise.
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
We did our best not to cross the line, but the more we do, the more we risk exposing the deception.
Yeah, Andresia's skin color change, or is it the lighting? It seems more
For
white now.
transparency's sake,
Before it was
should
more
know
on the
we were the ones that
silverish,
hired
grayish
Clifford
side.
to attack neighbor's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem.
That poor girl, Neva. Could have died. Ecliptic doesn't have a problem with attacking the Crimson Fleet.
They are mercenaries for hire. If they are paid enough money, Ecliptic would attack the Vigilance. It wasn't terribly difficult to convince them to attack an isolated Crimson Fleet ship. Just expensive.
That was a risky move.
But a gamble that hopefully paid off. On that note, how did things go with Neva? Were you able to join the fleet?
It does seem like it passed their initial test.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
Everything's going according to plan. Those ladies don't suspect a thing. Do you know about Neva?
The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats and worked her way up to second in command. She's a force to be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her.
Like me, except she's a street rat.
Yes, you pass your first test and you're still alive.
Street rat.
But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of
bizarre
you later.
Label for
Just
a water
remember,
planet.
these are
That's not a
ruthless
big ass
criminals,
oversized oil
so
ring.
don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
I was told to meet Neva at the key.
The Vigilance is equipped with one of the most advanced intelligence suites in the UC fleet. Nothing slips through. You can rest assured, if the Crimson Fleet had any access to our whereabouts or had infiltrated our security, we'd know. As long as you're here, your identity is safe.
If I'm working for them and infiltrated you.
Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
What is there to know? He is pirate scum, like all of them.
Exactly. The Crimson Fleet is not a monolith. Any information you have on its members can only help. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It's certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
We're gonna be reading some of this data pads. Jail of Twos. I should probably put some of this away. Adler Kemp. Age 45, hot-headed, competent, seasoned. Adler is a Crimson Fleet ship captain operating out of Sidonia. His hot-headed nature means Adler is easily provoked, which has gotten him into numerous scrapes. Despite this flaw, Adler is a seasoned ship captain. In most cases, he can use his battle prowess to escape sticky situations. Addendum. As more information on the Crimson Fleet captains is gathered, additional profiles will be added to Commander Ikande's office terminal. Age 44, Delgado. Personality clever, shrewd, careful, calculating, the opposite of Adler Kemp, Delgado. Originally hailing from Aquila City, Delgado fell into crime at a young age. Despite being born into wealth, his parents exiled him in hopes of correcting the behavior, yet this only served to increase his criminal behavior, culminating in the theft of a cargo ship which he used to initiate himself into the Crimson Fleet. Delgado is a shrewd, clever leader who isn't prone to rash judgment. He keeps a tight rein on the Crimson Fleet. He's given his pirates enough latitude to do what they do best. Neva Mora. Age 32. Short-fused, temperamental, intense, incendiary. Neva Mora was born and raised in Neon and orphaned at a young age. He spent most of her youth getting arrested for crimes ranging from simple assault to grand larceny, and was a frequent visitor at the sister of prison. At age 22, she stowed away on a transport to Aquila City. Was eventually recruited to the Crimson Fleet. I didn't know as more from
We
had a wager going over whether the fleet would let you in or leave you for dead.
Talk to Sergeant Yumi. I am curious. Let's go to India.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship. If you are free soon, could we talk? I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
It's certainly not like anything I've done before. I'm starting to think I should have kept my day job. The pay isn't great, but the people are alright.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization.
I have.
That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
You're asking, I assume you feel like you don't. Fitting is overrated. You're certainly very unique. Let's talk about something. Fitting is overrated. You're certainly very unique. If you're asking, I assume you don't feel like
No, I do not.
You are more
But I find it hard
aggro.
to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
You don't seem to be bothered by your past. Accepting the unfamiliar can be hard for people. Sounds like fun. Sounds like fun.
I might not admit this to the others, but at times it was.
Sounds like fun.
I do not regret this, but I do know how it makes me seem. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
You've had my best, all that matters. Don't worry so much about what others think of you. Trust me, you have a lot going for you. Ooh, alert. Have you tried telling more jokes? Harm isn't everything.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I, I find expressing affection difficult, but
You're an introvert.
but truly, I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this, by a group I wish
Really
to
don't
be a
like
part of.
the presentation of the dialogue.
Does
This
that
close
make
with the face
sense?
of someone just makes it so staticky and undynamic and can get boring. Cyberpunk had a better method of dialogue interaction. You should really stop worrying. But being included, I don't think you're saying it. I think that's being childish. I just think you're an introvert. You're different.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Again, I am not always good with humor. I am unsure if... Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
What is all this? Station D1, D7, 7. Keyboards. NASA punk. Norm alpha all speed.
What can I help you with? Hey. Until later.
Separation complete.
Head over to Earth. Guess it's all sandy desert. Shit.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
Sandy desert. Damn, it's all Earth. Can't even tell. India, Bangladesh, Kolkata. Can't really see any of it. Can't really tell what was here. Everything's been completely destroyed.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Close. Skipped ahead. We scanned 4 of the 5 resources on our way here. Covered crater. Okay. There's some situation. What is this? Oh. I think I scanned chlorine already. These are sand dunes. I wonder if there's any Buddhist temples we can find. Yeah, probably like freaking miles underneath the dirt though. Frozen plains. Off to Russia. Out then. Shit. Here we go. 5. Ooh. Glacier. Iron meteorite fragment. I scanned it 3 times.
What does your scanner reveal?
Iron meteorite fragment. It's a line. Surveyed baby. Record time. Gee, the statue's still there. Check out 2 more locations. Yeah. Calm. Korea, Japan are gone. Tokyo would at least be there. Sting during a space battle not only gives you a set of bristles. That's it. Oh, she goes. Luna. You'll quickly survey this and I'll be back to land on that station. I had a hard time finding the other resources on Luna. Oh, that's a little 50, huh? Get out of here. Procyon, wait, Ohio, to average moderate fauna, flora. Damn, that's a lot of animal life. Shit. Or plant life. Inferno. Cold, high, and 2. This has life. Let's go.
Grav jump complete.
I have a lot of my crew over here that want to send a heartfelt thanks. Any way we can repay you? Transferring parts now. Thanks again for the help. UC out.
All clear. Time to land this ship.
Do you see anything useful? I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue. not have words.
Those rings, are they moving? They seem to react to us.
That was trippy. Equip your new power. Press tab to open the data menu. Select your power to equip. Anti-gravity field generated by further intense low gravity. Behold the planet's true power. Cost 45 power, total 50. 6 undiscovered temples.
Are you alright? We need to get you back to the lodge. Your abilities are truly amazing.
That little blue bar at the bottom is my power button.
Is something amiss? Yes, of course. Right.
The uranium family of inorganic resources include vanadium and plutonium.
I wonder what has happened while we have been away.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
Looks like a building. Oh, glad it gave me powers. Whatever beings made the artificial love their puzzles.
Some kind of test? Were the artifacts meant to lead us there?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
Use antigrav field in front of Vladimir. I use that power.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
I'm going to use this everywhere. We need to keep this under wraps. No one can know. It was the temple that did this.
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
But we do not understand the connections. We need additional information.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
Pull up on the other anomaly you found. Hopefully it's another temple, so you can't find all the temples with the artifacts we already have. Can we just do that?
You'd still need to cross-reference the artifacts we have with the data from the eye to pinpoint the source.
I just find all the temples with the artifacts we have.
Not all at once. You'll need to take the home voyage after you found each one. Should hopefully have more potentials for you then. Don't think it's just fortune's left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song, Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
A lot of credit.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does. Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point. It's exciting to see this little venture paying off, but we really do need to be careful. The artifacts were one thing, but this, well, we really need to keep this to ourselves. Can you imagine if word of this got out?
There's no reason to think anyone will find out. Seriously, I shouldn't have done that interview with SSNN.
Very clever. But I'm serious, this could change everything. We need to figure out what this all means before someone else does. I guess we should be grateful we seem to be ahead of the pack, as it were. So far, no indications that anyone else has noticed what we're up to. Let's just hope that doesn't change with this newfound ability of yours. Until next time.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects. Before I say anything, I need to clarify that I have no formal medical training. So with that in mind, I think so. I know I said the scans weren't normal, but I would differentiate that from dangerous or concerning. I plan on keeping an eye on you, but you seem to have adapted to the changes. You're feeling okay, right?
I feel like I could take on the galaxy. Maybe I should get checked out by a real doctor.
Okay, well, if I were a doctor, I would absolutely advise against that, for a variety of reasons. But I'll take it as a positive sign for now. For now, just relax. We're all behind you, and we'll take care of you if we need to. And if you wake up in the middle of the night to find me standing over you, taking scans or drawing blood, just take it in stride. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. Probably. Stay safe, okay?
Feel free to bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
About the temple of
You and me both. The implications are staggering. Obviously, we don't know anything for certain, at least not yet, but there sure seems to be a connection between these temples and the artifacts, so it would follow that someone, or something, built them. Both the temples and the artifacts. That alone is huge, isn't it?
Find who did it. Yeah, huge discovery. Which one of us wants to say aliens?
You said it, not me. I'll concede it's a possibility, but it's only 1 in a million. As much as we'd like to, we can't jump to conclusions just yet. I've been repeating it over and over in my head, like a mantra. If I don't, I know I'm gonna get carried away. We just need to focus on our next steps. More research, documenting our findings, and not jumping to conclusions, no matter how enticing that might be.
Yeah, I should go visit this temple.
Take care of yourself.
Did you need something? Back to it then.
You ready to head out? Next time.
Next time. Damn.
You good to go yet?
Let's go.
Later.
So we're gonna do next time, guys. Comment, subscribe, leave a like. Peace.